All right, well, tomorrow's a first alert weather day for heat, humidity, and some wildfire smoke. Do want to give you the first alert to some much needed rain, but somewhat poorly timed as it's going to be coming over the upcoming weekend. There's still a lot to be ironed out regarding the timing and potential amounts, but if one day ends up being perhaps soggier than the other, we'd consider a first alert weather day for that. But meanwhile, we're focused on the heat, the humidity, and again, that wildfire smoke. So this heat dome getting a little bit closer to Connecticut, bringing that 90-degree heat here into southern New England. At the same time, riding around this ridge of high pressure, Canadian wildfire smoke that's up north of Minnesota is going to make its way across New England yet again tomorrow. So it's been thinning out a little bit tonight, but note these deeper reds and purples correlating to the thicker smoke moving back in as our Wednesday moves forward in time. So not only will the smoke be perhaps a bit thicker tomorrow, but also closer to the surface to where it could have an impact on air quality, something we're going to be monitoring very closely. But so far, no air quality alerts in effect across Connecticut for our Wednesday. Right now, 82 looking live from Waterbury. Our view from southeast Connecticut, New London, 74 degrees. And off to our north, we actually have a severe thunderstorm watch. Clusters of storms developing, moving from northwest to southeast, so not in the direction of us here in Connecticut. Overnight tonight, something we're going to be watching. Our forecast low is 77. If that ends up being our low, we would set a new record for warmest low temperature for July 15th, as long as we stay above 75 until tomorrow at midnight. And just for a point of comparison, the all-time warmest low of all months from 1917, 80 degrees, just really speaking to the magnitude of the warmth that we're expecting tonight. So again, mid-70s should do it for many communities overnight tonight. Tomorrow, if you're going to be heading to area pools to escape the heat, temperatures even by, say, early afternoon getting up to near 90 and kind of leveling out. A cold front's going to be making its way through the region, likely passing through dry, but with this, a change in wind direction. Today was out of the southwest, bringing in the muggier air. Tomorrow, shifting to out of the northwest, so less humid air will soon be arriving. So that means as temperatures continue to warm through the afternoon, we may actually see the heat index values go down just a little bit during the afternoon as that drier air begins to arrive. But otherwise, temperatures reaching or just exceeding the 90-degree mark inland and along the shoreline. So those dew point values dropping. We go into the pleasant category tomorrow evening, lasting Thursday into Friday. And then that uptick over the weekend corresponds to that upcoming chance for some wet weather. So we need 3 days consecutively 90 or higher to have our third heat wave of the year. As soon as we hit 90 on Thursday, that will be the case. Seasonable, 86 on Friday, low levels of humidity, lots of sunshine. Showers looking more likely Saturday, showers possible Sunday, upper 70s, low 80s first half of the weekend, 80 to 85 on Sunday. Dry Monday with some more wet weather in here by next Tuesday.